So yeah, if you look at just the base werewolf and transferring player characters to werewolf and stuff stats, that's what it says. You get all the immunities of a were person.
Welcome,
They're
everyone.
immune to everything except magical and silver.
Now let's see, what do were-tigers get?
So we are live. We are playing, or we're about to play.
Doesn't really
Think
say anything
playing now.
about their weaknesses.
I think so.
Or their immunities.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Oh, wait, never
Hopefully,
mind.
we should have a
Yeah, it is.
baller session, get some cool stuff done.
So-
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks not made with silvered weapons.
You guys are going somewhere
You guys
fun
ready
this
for me
session.
to go live?
Yeah.
For
Last
no
time-
viewers.
Last time on the Adventures of Pyth, you guys met up. Well, you introduced yourselves to Keller. Yeah, you introduced yourselves to Keller, Old Man Keller, the general. After he's explained a few things and you've caught him up on certain things that he was not aware of, you've learned that Hammer has always been. Keller has an eye in the sky. Let's just say, always watching.
Which I thought about, and I find it funny that we were just like, yeah, we gotta lie to him and tell him we can't get back. And Hammer's just like, yeah, we can't get back. Barley kind of barred us. Which it turns out he knew that anyway, so lying would have been pointless.
I'm saying that shit. I'm tired.
But Keller has decided to take you guys with him on a little trip. A bit outside of the town, you come across a building. A
Was
lot
that
of
forced? Did we have an option? Because we had some other shit we wanted to do.
Yes,
You
is
can
this
go to
before or after we're gonna go shopping?
Yeah, we wanted to shop and go to the church.
Well, yeah, you can do all that, but he's just introducing you guys to this area.
Okay.
Roger.
Getcha.
He takes you to a building a bit on the outskirts of town. There's a lot of bustling in and out of this creature. This area.
Live? Yeah,
Why, what?
Am I live? No, I said I'm live, but my
Oh.
Twitch is saying I'm not.
Okay.
There we go.
A lot of bustling in and out of the area.
Pithy Pith, we're live.
All
Are
right.
you also live, Victoria, or are you focusing on your calculus bullshit?
I am listening to the narration of our dungeon master.
Sorry, Drake. Continue.
You see a lot of interesting. There's dwarves, half elves, halflings, gnomes. All of these smaller races you see coming in and out. You also see some interesting races. You see some tall, buff, look like very taller dwarves. These are mountainous races. Not very talked much about much. You see Lyric and Hammer. You see some Lyric. You were made by the person who made you was a merchant. He didn't make you for any specific military task. And Hammer, the one who made you to be a guard on the inner cities where the church is.
Mm-hmm.
You two recognize the model in front of you as this is a military guard. These are guards that patrol military outposts. They're automatons, bronze in nature, and they look to be carrying glaives.
Okay.
So basically, they would be bigger than Hammer originally.
No. Hammer was built bigger than they are. They are medium, but they're sleek in design.
Ah.
here is an image of the guards you see patrolling the area.
Okay.
Sleek and
Interesting.
design, carrying a glaive.
More small, quick, and efficient than big and bulky.
Oof, assassins of the watch.
But going inside the building, he takes you. Yeah. Going inside to about right here, you notice this is a guild hall. To be perfectly clear, this is the Mercenary Guild Hall or the Adventurers Guild Hall. People are bussing in and out, such and such. There's a quest board that has a list of quests and such. But if you ever need a way to get quick money or new contacts and such, you would come here.
Okay.
And
What's the name of the guild hall?
the guild hall is called the Silver Heavens. This is their current quest board. It looks like they have 5 quests up, and Lyric and Hammer, you would know that the guild takes, for certain quests, they take a tax of gold, or if an item is found, they get a pick at the loot. Just a tax. They have to keep the business going as well.
Makes sense.
Who would I inquire with for more details about this quest board here?
Yes, you would have to go to the attendant of the guild hall. He is that man in the corner, and he points to this guy. He has a coffin, a black coffin with a silver cross is at his side, and he's reading a book. You see the man's wrapped up. He has a black trench coat on, a black cowboy hat. He's wrapped up in bandages on his lower half.
Whereabouts on the
Very
map
subtle.
would the entrance be?
Very subtle fellow.
Where did we spawn in?
Keller would have brought you in with him. So here, this is the main area room of the guild hall.
Somebody's very confused. It's always funny when he drops in. My health encompasses all.
Swerve nibbling. Why did they make such a name for him?
Suburban bloblobs.
What do you guys think? Should we look at one of these little jobs we could take on while we're here?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Sepulchre of the Witching Hours Sage. Why does that not have a tax on it?
Lyric, if you don't mind, let's have a word with this fellow.
Very well.
You walk up to him.
Hi. Good day,
He's
sir.
still. Good day there, madam.
We're hoping to inquire about the nature of some of these jobs you have for offer.
No, yes. Take a look. What can I do for you? My name's Sawyer.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. I'm Dira. These
You
are
can
my
call me Lyric.
friends.
And I am Hammer.
Yes. That one over there, looking all cheerful and all, that's Kelly.
Taurus.
Yes, Kelly Torres.
Anyways,
Or-
I think we were wondering about the, that witching hour sage no tax. What was that all about then? Is there a reason there's no tax on that one?
Oh, there is. It's just we only tax the ones that are potential enough to get someone killed. That is just a common run-of-the-mill type of quest.
Ah. And what could you tell us about the halls of hellfire?
Ooh, the halls of hellfire. Yes. It was a former holy site. That was part of a fortress deep within the rocky deserts of the south. It's always been hallowed ground, and it was revered by many of the nomadic tribes that wander through these deserts. It's seen by all that live throughout here as a neutral ground. Lyric and Hammer, you can roll a history check on the area. Hammer has advantage on it.
I have so much crap in my tab of names.
Lyric, you would know the most. Hammer, you've heard of this site. Lyric, this used to be an old fortress for the church that was abandoned a few years back.
Hmm.
Several dozen years ago, the halls were the people that lived there were betrayed by an exiled sorcerer. The sorcerer summoned a being from a dark place. But this being broke free of the sorcerer's control and raised the fortress to the ground. So since then, this fortress has been consumed by darkness, and few go near the area.
Dira's eyes light up a little bit, and she'll look over to Keltoris and say, "Aye, they pulled something. I think that's right up our alley."
Makes sense.
Is
to
it
me.
on? Yeah. Why don't we just knock out that other witching hour or two?
Are those approximately in the same area, or no?
What's the reward? Or is there one?
The reward is anything that you find within the cavern or the place itself. Anything you find within the place itself is yours to take.
Yeah, are they close?
What?
The Halls of Hellfire and the Witching Hour.
The halls of hellfire are towards the south. Which one was it? The witching hour?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Novice Quest for Losers.
The witching hour is at the cemetery. The reason it's a novice quest is it's every hour on the hour a portal opens up to the tomb that the quest resides in.
So it's a very common one.
Yes, it's common enough to where we go in, do it, and about 24 hours later the tomb resets itself.
That sounds like a dungeon. Oh, we want to go on our first dungeon of this continent as well?
I'm definitely on board for one or the other, I think. For the time being, and then we come back to town.
I think the halls, or the witching hour is in town, isn't it?
The witching hour is in town.
So we could do the witching hour, and then the halls of hellfire. I'm wondering about hunting the behemoth.
Oh, the behemoth hunt. I've lost many good people. Jim over there, he lost his life 5 times. Hey, Jim. You just see Jim raise a thumb, and the entire hand falls off, picks it back up, and reattaches it.
Who is this Jim person?
It's one of the dwarves around the area.
Okay.
So you know that look that dogs give when they're like turn their head 45 degrees, like they're trying to look at you? Hammer kind of does that, like, huh?
Yes, the behemoth. Tell me, what do you know of a creature? What do you know of a creature called a Tarask?
So what do we roll for that?
History.
Okay.
History. Do we roll it with disadvantage? Because of our memory?
No.
History.
Hammer knows about the Tarask.
Yeah, apparently.
Only Hammer knows about the Tarask. It was a higher DC because of your memory.
Hammer's only 15 years old.
Hammer, you've heard of a beast of a walking mountain range that lumbers through the area of the unexplored lands.
Isn't that the beast that's rumored to be able to eat gods?
Yes, that beast. This is its cousin, the behemoth. An entire beast in its own right. Jim over there, he was so lucky he managed to get a picture of the behemoth. A single picture. Yep. And he gets a you can see Jim in the background.
Where's this picture at?
That's the behemoth.
Alrighty.
Word for that one.
So, how would you compare this beast to Primal Death, for example?
You want an actual comparison?
Well, Hammer's just asking in game, just like, so how do you think this thing compares to random large creature off the top of my head? Let's say Primal Death.
You mean one of the guardians of the elfin continents? I would say it would take about 3 primal calamities to match up to behemoth to make it even.
I see. So not that yet.
I mean, you can. It would be your funeral, but you can't.
He just turns to old man Keller and says, "It says military permission required. I essentially think you are the military. Are we allowed when we're strong enough?"
Dad, can I fight the monster?
Yes, literally just asking Dad, "Can I fight the monster?"
I have seen your team's powers with my own hands, and I've heard about them. If you feel like you're confident enough to be able to take on the behemoth, then knock yourself out.
Just turns to the guy, just like, "There, military permission." Gives a thumbs up. I say we save that one for later. I want to see how we compare against, let's say, Primal Calamity before we take this on.
Yeah, that would probably be a better choice.
I repeat, what's the reward for this guy, though?
The behemoth?
Yeah.
If you live, you have to talk to the military about that.
Turns
Yeah,
his head.
what's our reward?
Yeah.
Are you asking Keller?
Yeah, he just turns his head, looks at old man Keller. You keep saying, like, talk to the military. I mean, he's right here. Old man Keller, why are you so far away? Step in. We can't hear you very well. I think we're giving him an aneurysm.
The behemoth is terrorizing local military installations that I have. The reward for it is, would be either a huge sum of money, or depending if you
Or
forego the
disconnection?
reward.
What was that?
It would either be a huge sum of money, usually, or if you forego the reward, you would gain considerable renown with some military troops. He's looking at you, Dira.
Hi. That would likely be something on our plate for when they're ready. I mean, whenever you guys feel comfortable with it, I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Oh, hell, let's go to the Halls of Hell or whatever first.
Yes, I'd say the Halls of Hellfire first.
If anything, yes, we do get warmed up beforehand.
Halls of Hellfire first?
Yeah, let us have that one, please, while we go shopping.
We might likely need a day to prepare and get our things ready.
Alright. You guys head out shopping. I'll change
I'd like to pull the group in after we're getting out towards the shops and say, so they mentioned there was some kind of thing that they brought from another plane? Could be useful if we caught that thing.
Yeah, I do believe it could.
If we play our cards right, I think we could hold him for somewhere about a month.
Ah, I see.
But we'll definitely need to find some people selling gems, because I'm gonna need some jewels worth at least 1,000 gold.
Likewise.
Kind of gems. I think I got some.
As well as if you can track down those agate for me. I'd really appreciate that. But for the thing I'm planning with that guy, it can be any gemstone, not just something pretty or fancy, just something with value.
Or could it be multiple adding up to expensive?
One of them.
One, okay.
I feel like this is one of the best places to find jewels and gems. Naturally, they're expanding and digging all the time. Who else is going to have the most? By the way, Lyric, come here.
All right. Lyric will follow.
Since I imagine you'll do most of the talking as we purchase everything, here, and I hold out the mark that I got from the cadaver collector.
All right. Mark of cadaver collector.
And a small... It was a... Based on the picture you said, it was like a blood red coin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll basically hold this up and say, this is a very powerful tool. You can use it in a trade. This has a literal soul in it.
Oh. That
And I
should
will
be something very interesting.
And I will hand it to you.
All right. Lyric will take them.
And if you got them in yours, I will delete them from my inventory.
Yep. Mark of cadaver collector and small blood red coin.
Yep. Well, it's a soul coin, but yeah.
Or yeah, soul coin.
Hey, ready to shop?
I believe so.
Aye.
Yeah, just
We get all the information we needed for this guy to go to the hall of whatchamacallits.
Yes, he's giving me his location. Such and such.
all right. Let's see what damage I can do.
You guys.
Don't know what all crap I have. Everyone still has access to the bags of holding, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
You guys head to the market district, which has to be easily the most busy. You've been to a lot of market districts in your time, but this one, although it is a lot busier. It's well structured. There's lines. People are going almost like a roadway. People are moving left. There's no crowds. It's all symmetrical. It's all clean. Everyone's moving with a purpose to go to that purpose and leave.
So the top bag of holding right under my name, there's nothing in here that we couldn't sell. I already have gems in here. I got 7 100 GP, 350, 4 diamonds worth 500 each. That spell scroll of charm person I don't have. I learned this. I got a potion of climbing. Just go through it if you want to try and sell any of that. The thieves' tools are not up for sale though. Those are mine.
I would keep the potion of diminution.
I got
dim-
oil of
diminution.
etherealness. Got 5 studded leathers. Thieves' tools, disguise kit, potion of diminution, potion of climbing, and a potion of invulnerability. But if any of those sell for a lot more than we think, then that's an option.
Like I said, I think I would save the diminution potion just because with my large size, if we're going into, a dungeon, a cave, anything with a cramped space, I might need that.
I can cast reduce at will.
That's fair. But this would allow you to concentrate on something else or your staff to do something else that involves concentration.
Yeah. Just give it to you then.
Okay, I'll just hold it on me.
Yeah, remove that. Or I removed it. Potion of diminution.
Okay.
All right.
And then bag of holding 4. What's in it?
This
Oh, the dragon scales and stuff. Plate armor. We have a set of plate armor, guys. If anyone wants to get rid of that.
I can do that because I can probably, hopefully, be able to do some nice haggling, maybe.
I have a Vorpal scimitar. That might sell for something.
All right.
Yeah.
So the question is, which
That is my-
shop do we go to first?
Are there any that are closely? Are there any shops that are closely associated with the church? Because I know that like part of the church is smithing, but crafting guilds are a separate thing from the church.
Hmm.
So I
Also-
imagine there's some overlap.
There is some overlap. What are you looking for specifically? Is there specific?
So I have a feature for the acolyte background that basically makes it so you guys can stay free of charge at any place associated with my faith as long as I'm faithful to them. It's called Shelter of the Faithful. I'm just going to go ahead and post it and see if there's anything I can do involving this.
I also have popular by demand.
Background features unite!
I killed people? Feet?
What?
What do I have?
You have the spoiled brat background, man. Don't you remember?
Oh, no, I have a guild membership. I own a guild. Yeah, there we go.
Not in this country.
I know.
Well, you can say you're in association with another guild, but
I did say
It-
that.
it
I
won't-
put it in my background.
no, I
You
just mean like you can declare that you're in association with one of the elven guilds, and it won't mean shit, but they'll say, "Oh, so you have another reason to be here."
hey, lyric and hammer. You
Yeah.
know what? An idea pops up in your head as probably the first thing that you should do is get them an ID in the city.
Oh
So
yeah.
you two have IDs, and if you guys do something illegal and getting caught without an ID in this city is a fine.
Oh yeah. We need to get you two some IDs first.
So, have you ever been to the DMV?
The what? The what?
That's like a place you register your mounts or something, isn't it?
It's the one place where people stand in line for hours, and it doesn't seem to get anything done in the entire city.
Yes, I think it's the dungeon of mechanical violations or something or other.
I knew you'd come up with something, man.
I haven't. I only got one. I was literally shipped out, given my ID, shipped out, and then next thing I know, I'm in the Orc continent.
Oh,
That must have taken up a sizable chunk of your life, then, didn't it? Oh goodness, we're in for a rough time.
glad to be out of there. I cleaned up very, very.
So what are we looking at? Like
high elf, by the way.
3
Very
months
high
or
elf
about
now.
a year? How long is
What?
this queue gonna be?
We have to
Wow.
go to it first.
We have to get there
Go
first.
bear.
And of course, they position themselves in the worst place.
Takes about
Actually
5
go-
hours to get there.
Yeah, you have to go around the block 3 times to find a parking spot.
I hope you like standing.
5 hours later, you make it to this building that doesn't have a line. Why? Because everyone in the city has a line. That's why.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you poor elven bastards.
You go in, and then there's someone
Is the
looks
general,
up and
is Keller still with us?
no.
You mean he can't just red tape the shit out of us to get us through?
I mean, he can, but he's out doing general things.
Yeah, he has more
General
important
admission
shit
to the city for us.
He's out
Uh,
doing general things.
He's
You,
military
Hello.
leader.
you walk in, you hear a ding as the door. Oh, nice bell. Someone looks up, surprise across their face. Oh my god, there's people in here?
We
Damn.
need to-
Hello.
We need to get
Yo.
some IDs for these two.
Oh, okay. Names?
Actually, is Roar still with us?
Yes.
Oh,
So
make
these
that 3.
3. Oh, names?
Dira.
See him. Okay. We'll spell that.
D. I.
Mm,
R. I.
Alright.
A.
Alright.
You know, like the one with the round and then the slope at the end.
Oh, okay. You see him take out something and he writes down that name on a parchment, okay? And
I'm not used to these elven runes.
so name, gender,
Yes, whatever Kelly is.
who,
I am Keltoris. I am a male.
That one. Put that one down, please.
male, occupation,
Elven Guildmaster.
Does princess count?
merchant, diplomat. He's going off the 5 factions. Are you staying? Are you visiting?
Both?
We might be in the area for quite a long time.
Resident. All right, and he takes the 2 parchments. Oh, and who's that fellow? The bear.
This is Rar,
Rar,
a warrior.
male,
Warrior King.
military occupation, resident.
Warren.
All right. He takes these 3 papers and goes out, and he pulls out a drawer and he pulls out 3 crystals, 3 crystal cards. He pushes a button on his desk, and a laser comes up, and he starts using fire magic and Jim's high focused beam, and he starts engraving these crystals with information. This will be 30 gold.
Hammer will just put the 30 gold down.
Thank you, Hammer.
Thank you.
And
No problem.
after he gets them, he hands out the 3 IDs. It has Kaltoris, male, occupation, resident, and right next to resident, it has the letter E. Same for Dira. Right next to your resident, it has the letter C, and next to ours, it has E as well.
I don't think you're very important, Keltoris.
Well, Lyric, if you look at your card has E by its resident's name as well. And
He doesn't really.
yeah.
Well, he already knew he wasn't that important, anyways.
And Hammer has a B next to his.
And how about Roar?
Roar has an E as well.
Exactly. E mean.
Oh, there are restrictions. Certain, if you, for example, want to go into certain floors of a merchant, this rank, or if you want to access certain knowledge, you have to have this certain amount of clearance. E rank is normal populace, while C rank is the minimum for diplomats. B rank goes for most guards in the city. And those higher, more clearance you have. Bigger the letter, the higher the clearance of what you can do.
Any way to raise it?
You have to get a official to do so.
Ah,
An official has to go for the clearance.
Well, thank you for your time.
And with that, let's go shopping.
Yay!
yeah.
Shopping.
I could have sworn that Roar was going to get a higher grade on his little card, though. I said he was a warrior king.
That's kind of mixing diplomat and adventurer, so I think he just kind of went with the safe option, went with adventurer.
Ah, I should have just said he was a king.
Yeah, then he would be a diplomat.
I don't think that would have been a good idea. After all, someone getting anyone involved in, like, oh hey, we need your help there, man. Like,
True, it'd be a little bit rough dealing with the assassins that would come after nobility.
Well, to be fair, and then Hammer just kind of points to himself and Keltoris with all his loot and everybody all decked out
I
and
mean,
everything. And he's just
do
like,
you not see
I
how
think-
fucking fancy I am right now?
And do you not see how huge I am?
Well, I think you know that by rough, I mean it would be a fun time for us.
True.
You
I
start
just mean-
walking.
Plus the loot.
You start walking through the merchants area. Now, the merchants area covers a good couple 50 miles of land, just going down lines of shops and vendors.
So, as we're walking, can Hammer say something that was just like, I just wanted to say something for, like, the lulz, essentially?
Mhm.
You can say whatever you want to say.
He's gonna be saying, out of context, without any reference, so, Talana, how dumb would an assassin have to be to attack us?
Silence.
Yep, silence. Just kind of looks down. I'll get you to talk.
What happens when I cast Fireball on you? Does that affect her too?
Nope.
Because I'm pretty sure I've done that before, haven't I, Hammer?
You have, and it doesn't. The reason for it is you're not technically hitting her.
Technically, it's an area of effect, and technically, I don't know what her effect is. Because I don't really care about Dira.
Officially, she's in the Shadow Realm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Shadow Realm time.
so I can't remember. Did we use my gambler's blade as something? Because I could have sworn we did that.
Yes, we... Payment or resource to Barley? You don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I could have sworn I didn't have it anymore.
I'm pretty sure you used it as payment.
Dira, as you're walking down the street, you see a weird shop. It has a handprint, and it's just called Smack. That's the shop's name is Smack.
We're going there.
Ooh, look at that one, Gelly.
That's
Yes.
too interesting a name. We can't avoid it.
I
Absolutely.
mean, somebody magically in the sky pointed it out to you, so we're going.
Nah, definitely. I'm a fan of the artwork there. I really like that hand.
Hmm.
And I will happily waltz towards it.
Oh, a customer. What can we do?
You're breaking up. Drake?
Yeah, I know. Ah, customer. What can I do for you today?
What can you do for us?
We saw your sign and got interested.
Ah, yes, I sell smacks.
I'll buy one.
Do you mean-
Just, how much is it?
Oh, well, it's more of a. Would you like a demonstration? A free of charge demonstration.
Sure.
Sure.
Step up to the counter.
It's usually been someone else. Do you have a belonging of someone else? One of your friends, perhaps, a piece of their hair.
Would one of you mind?
Kelly wouldn't.
I would 100% mind.
Look at him, he's fine with it. That's how he says
pull
yes.
Your hair out. As I pull your hair out, Dira,
Aye, you little shit.
and give it to him. Here you go.
Yeah.
Thank
He
you.
was
thank,
willing.
thank you. And you see the hair burn to dust as he snaps his fingers. All right. Come back in an hour, and we should have everything prepared.
Very well.
Oh wait,
Very
you have
confused
hair
by
now,
the
don't
name.
you, Hammer?
Yeah, I guess I do. Like, here, could you do this with mine as well? And he'll just like pluck an arm hair.
Oh.
Dira, you wouldn't happen to have any hair belonging to your stepfather? Or whatever he was?
Wait, we don't know what this is yet. We don't want to give him a boon.
In case it's... I don't think I do.
Very well.
But I'll hand my, I assume, metallic hair to him.
Alright, we can't process another one at the clinic since this one would have to be paid for. Just in case you are not, fully well appreciative of our services, come back in an hour. We have the hour grace period. We won't charge you for this next hair if you decide not to, and we'll get it back. Such and such.
Fair enough.
Okay. We come back in an hour.
No, go do shopping.
We are. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
So, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I think we might need to prepare like a lesser or a greater restoration just in case.
Yeah, I have diamonds. I can dust them. I mean, for us, is it a pretty simple thing to turn diamonds into dust?
Yes.
Cool.
You just hand it to Hammer.
Yeah, one way or another. I got 7 100 GP gems and 3 50 GP gems. Or any of those diamonds.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's save them for now. If need be, I will turn them to dust.
I mean, we need dust for all kinds of spells. It won't hurt to do it now while we have the time. So some of this 3 of the 100s got turned into dust as we were just walking down the aisle.
I imagine that he's using like his hands as a mortar and pestle, one hand being the mortar, the other being the pestle, and just slowly grinding it as he
We
goes.
have the tools without me even using my literal ability to make tools out of thin air. I think we have those tools, even if we didn't have you, Hammer.
Yes, but this is more fun. He just
Yes.
keeps grinding his fist into his own hand.
If I wasn't afraid of you wasting it, I would let you literally bash 2 diamonds together to make my dust.
And in the meantime, I'd like to keep my eyes out for any shops that look like they might sell gems.
Yes, and buy plate mail.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of jewelry shops as you get, and there's plenty of jewelers and plenty of armor smiths, weapons, anything.
Alright. So,
Like we-
if you guys see anywhere you want to buy something or sell something, tell me.
Definitely the gym shops, like we spoke about before we had that battle.
Do we want to sell stuff
Yeah.
before we buy stuff, or buy stuff and then sell stuff?
Sell stuff might be a safe bet.
Yeah, so let's get rid of our plate mail. And tons of various studded and leather sets.
Aye.
I got some griffin eyes. I got some griffin beak. I got some griffin feathers. I got some griffin talons. I don't feel like using those anymore.
Hammer's gonna be on the lookout for any place that would sell shields, just to see how their shields compare to his +3.
Yes, there's armor.
Alright, so.
Yeah, you go up and you go up to one of the armor smiths and you're looking at their shields. Their shields are made of they're made of bronze. All their shields, they have shields made of bronze, a nice, light, flexible metal. All of them are well crafted. Not, although your shield being +3 and such.
Yeah.
Yours is more magically enhanced.
Gotcha.
And it's made of wood with metal insert. This shield is bronze entirely, and it's well crafted to a +2.
Okay. So
How much does that cost?
So we could magically enhance it, or rather, Keltoris possibly could magically enhance it.
I could.
But it would take a lot for it to become worth it. Like compared to my already +3.
Yes.
Okay.
I realized I think I only have a +1.
So, Keltoris, I wanted to ask you something. How hard would it be to integrate this shield into my arm?
Got some
That is
glue?
I meant make it collapsible so that my left arm could be used out of combat and then be used as a shield without having to carry the shield.
I mean, we could put it higher up on your arm. Because that's how that works.
Well, there is the shield arm Warforge mod.
That's what I was referring to. Like
Probably
the actual,
not that hard.
Shield arm. But I was wondering, like, if doing that with an already magical shield makes it harder, no difference. I don't know.
Probably do it just fine.
Okay. Well, for now, I think I'll stick with my current shield then.
How much is that +2 shield?
3,000.
How much is this much of bronze? I'd point out the exact amount that I need to make that shield.
I imagine he's looking at you like, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, but that information has escaped my mind at the moment.
Of course it has.
Since we're both blacksmiths, can we actually try and calculate that?
You could.
Yeah. Why do I...
There'd
Like,
be a
here,
history.
you do it. Like, you do it, and I'll help you so you have advantage.
So I'll.
Oh wait, what? Why aren't I? We don't need his bronze. Just how much will you pay for this set of plate mail? We're trying to sell stuff here. I'm sorry, we got carried away.
Oh, this is the plate mail, and he takes it out, and he takes out 3 lenses on each. And he starts flicking down lenses, looking at the plate mail. Yes, that's a bit damaged, scratched on the side.
It's not. It's literally
1,000
100
gold.
It's perfectly pristine. I'll take it. I don't care. I need the weight out of my bag. We're talking through our lyric here. Come on, lyric B.
Yeah, so come on, you know you can do better. You know you can see better quality than that, can't you?
Yeah, give me persuasion.
Okay.
You're right. There's a few dents, and who made this?
Barley.
Yeah, I can see the craftsmanship of it. It's very nice craftsmanship.
You should roll again with my help.
Hand on shoulder to provide guidance.
1,200.
Sure. I honestly. Okay, whatever. I'll take
Well,
it.
I wonder what the guidance would do.
D4.
Come on, make it.
Oh my god, it's a 30.
And along with a how much? What do I have? I have a leather armor.
Go through the bags too, please.
3 scimitars from me. Add those onto the pile.
Show him
For
one
the-
of the silver longswords.
For the plate mail alone, 1350.
And then
1350.
Hammer will just take out 30 orcish javelins and throw them on the pile.
Barley also made these.
I will say, since they're orcish make, I imagine these are just the shittiest looking javelins.
So it's onto this leather armor. This. Where'd you get this leather armor from?
I've had it a while. That one.
I
That one
probably
just-
made it.
No, this one's literally the one that I came with. Literally
Oh,
being honest with that one. These
3
that-
gold.
Deal.
throw up some explosive seeds that I made. And how much can you pay me for these?
I'm an armor smith.
Oh. Well, then what about my silver longsword?
I'm an armor smith.
We need to go to a weaponsmith.
Ah.
Oh, and then he'll start picking up the javelins.
As you're looking around, you're seeing shields, different types of armors and such. And it's like, very
all my
distinct.
crafting-
Like the
I'll throw him all my crafting ingredients from the griffin. Can you buy any of these? Are these useful for you? They came off
what do you
of
throw
a griffin.
down?
Like all the griffin items. 40 griffin talent. I have 40 griffin talons, 200 griffin feathers, a griffin beak, and a griffin eye.
He looks at the feathers.
Yeah, I heard an interesting story about how that one of those griffins died.
How many
Apparently, a war
feathers?
horse-
I have 200.
How many did you put down?
I tell him I have 200. I mean, I don't want to bring out all 200 until you can make my offer.
Can you make something interesting from them?
I can, but I ain't
I
got the time for that shit anymore.
I was talking to him.
Oh, yeah.
I can.
We also have what are they?
1,500 for the lot.
The lot of feathers.
The lot of feathers.
Didn't I history check that? I don't think I wrote down the price. Oh yeah, I did. It's actually worth 2,000. Lyric. Man, weren't these better than that?
Lyric wouldn't know because he wasn't there at that time.
It doesn't matter. These are. I need your. Doesn't matter if you were there, and I just say Barley made them for all I care. And roll another 30.
I think what Keltoris is saying is maybe we could sweeten the deal for this guy and provide another guidance.
Come on.
That's one hell of a come on.
But you see, these feathers, they're a bit old, wear and tear and such. These aren't brand new. 1,700.
Lyric will look at you. 1,700 good?
With the stuff I can make out of them, no, not really.
Did Dira give me guidance again or something?
I had, yes.
Yeah, he touched you.
Yeah.
Or she touched you. 39.
Lyrical just like raises mechanical eyebrow.
What is Hammer doing right now?
Hammer, I imagine he's still gathering the 30 because he had them all in a bundle and dropped them all at once, but then they fell into separate individual javelins, and he's like, God damn it, now I gotta pick these up.
Oh. Need of mithril. I said, do you need mithril? It seems like you could use some mithril around this place.
I can work with mithril. I'll give you. Let's see. You say you have 200?
Yes. I'm just trying to rob this guy without killing him, okay?
2,000 gold.
2,000. That saves me some time. I'll deal. Deal.
Alright.
2,000.
Deal. He made profit of 2,000 on the feathers. With that.
You need some rations?
Rations?
I got 4 shields, too. I
Let me
got
look at the shields.
4 shields and 5 sets of studded leather armor. 3 great axes that I just keep forgetting that this guy's not an armor or weaponsmith. And I pull out the 3 great axes. Oh, I got 40 javelins too. Here you go. Can you do
Kelly-
anything with these?
Kelly, he doesn't buy those.
Why? I just pulled out 30 javelins. He doesn't take javelins.
Oh, damn. What? Okay.
You pull out the studded leather and the shield.
I also have a
And-
hide.
There's also a chainmail.
No, I have 5 studded leather and 4 shields and a hide.
Yeah, but this isn't bag and holding with the plate armor.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Stud leather. How many sets of hide?
1.
1.
Yeah, no, I made studded leather out of those hides that we had. I'm just gonna forget about it out of my
And
inventory.
what kind of shields are they? Are they just normal shields?
Probably.
If you're talking about the bag of holding, yeah, it just says 4 shields.
Yeah.
Basic bitch shields.
And what was the other set of armor? Chain? You said chain mill?
Yeah. Whatever he gives me, I honestly don't care. They're coming out of my inventory. Because that was from session 2. I don't tell him that, but whatever you tell me the first time, I'm done with this guy.
200 gold.
Whatever.
What would you take for a dire wolf pelt or hide?
5 gold.
Deal. Dire wolf pelt hide.
Ooh. Have an animated shield. So that's mine.
Oh, by the way, I still have this manual of gainful exercise. None of you guys are gonna want it, right?
Do you say that out loud?
Well, yeah, he just says that out loud.
What's that one do again?
Out of game, it increases your strength and max by 2.
It's
Sure.
used though, right?
Yeah, it's used because I used it. Well, and that's the score, not the modifier, by 2.
Yeah.
I don't say it's used. I'm just like, you guys aren't gonna want it. Right? I just have it now.
Yeah, it does take 100 years to recharge. We can probably find someone who can deal with that.
Why are you... Yeah, no, it's fully charged. It hasn't been read yet. Don't you see how strong he already is?
Are you saying that in game or out of game?
Wait, did you say in game that it's used
No,
and it
No,
takes
you-
100 years?
no, I didn't say that.
I
it
know
was
you
used. I
didn't.
just- yeah,
But did Hammer?
you mean lyric?
Lyric. Wait, who said
Yeah.
it? I don't know. I just heard it.
No, I said it takes 100. I said player
In game or out of game?
out of game.
Okay,
thanks.
good, because that's not what we know that.
Yeah. I was just asking if you guys are gonna want it or if I should just sell it.
What's his reaction when you say that you have the book? Does he even know what that is?
For the last time, I'm an armor smith.
And I was asking my
Okay, so you're just an idiot.
Companions.
Okay, thanks for your time.
I
We're
was
done here.
asking my companions if they.
All right, where's your weaponsmith, brother?
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord.
You
know
say
what,
that?
Taurus?
Did you say that out loud, Katoris?
No, I'm smarter than that.
Are you? Roll me an intelligence check.
Do you really want me to do that?
Check.
You want me to roll an intelligence check?
Yeah, to see if. Yeah, okay.
You want me to
okay.
roll an intelligence check to see if I'm smart enough? Okay?
Why did you have advantage on?
I didn't. So I'm assuming I have an advantage from something else. It was literally on normal.
Okay. You don't see that
Either-
smart on.
Either way.
Yeah.
Keltaurus, I feel like you might need to.
Oh, I
stand
do have
outside.
advantage. And you don't need to worry about that.
I think he's just hungry. All of this shopping makes Kaylee's tummy get quite angry.
Oh, wait.
Yes, he's kind of acting like a bitch again.
You need a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Huh.
Well, alright. How about this? Me and Kelly will go find some snacks. Also, Hammer, Lyric, here's these 3 scimitars. You can add them to the pile when you guys go to the
My snack
weaponsmith.
is gold, Dira.
Hmm?
Why? I said my snack is gold.
Oh, come now.
You guys walk out of the
I
shop.
do ask him where.
Yeah. At this point, I
weaponsmith
imagine we're
is.
walking out.
After
I
we've
do-
gotten paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do ask him where the weaponsmith is.
That's a couple shops down. It's like 30 minutes walk.
I give him a gold for his troubles.
Thank you, good sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but have a nice day. About 15 minutes later, as you're just walking down, Dira
Hi.
brushing past the party, you get slapped in the face and someone yells out, "You've been smacked!" and then disappears in front of you.
I will just look shocked and just hold my hand to my cheek. Well, that really
You
was
know
a
you have
smack.
that perception. Where'd he go?
That was the best purchase we've ever done.
Where'd who go?
Is he the only one that sees that?
No, all of you saw it. Everyone in the street saw
I mean, Dira has like a 26 passive perception.
it. I know.
I think it has something to do with the fact that it doesn't deal with perception.
Oh, that
that
was
was the best
fantastic.
investigation.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, you guys have to
Oh.
try it.
Oh yes. And also, please tell me you have some of your what did we say your relative was? Your dick relative. Do you have any of his hair?
I don't think there's any time for me to try and yank hair off his head.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, that would have. But I
Actually,
will
it's good
remember
that-
that if we ever run into him before, things go down, we absolutely will pull out like every square inch of his hair and keep coming to this place.
Or we could ask if their names is enough.
It has to be an object belonging to the person that is going to get smacked.
Do you have anything at all?
Of his, I don't think so.
What a shame. All right. To do.
Still, best purchase.
Now, after that hilarity, where's my weapon vendor?
There's a man in a you come across a weapon vendor. This man is in a nice he's in a very expensive silk. He has top hat. Oh, customers, please come in. Distinctive feature
have
about
a
the man,
lot?
he has red eyes.
What kind of guns you got for sale? Oh, hold on, I got stuff to sell to you first.
Hammer's just gonna start laughing and be like, we have a lot.
Hammer, get
there's-
rid of your stuff first, if you want.
Well, here's 30 javelins, a couple spears, great axe. This mall's kind of
Three to
sentimental
that,
me.
I think. 3 great axes to your 1.
So there's 4 great axes total, and then I could have sworn you had some javelins as well, right?
I got 40.
I contributed 3 scimitars to the pile.
So we have 3 scimitars, 70 javelins, 4 great axes, 3 spears.
I throw in one of the silver longswords. That I don't mention it. I just throw it in with the pile. I throw in 2 scimitars.
He starts picking up each blade and each spear and examining it. He picks up the silvered weapon and examines it. Oh, nice quality.
The silvered weapon, by the way, it's the one of the barley weapons.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Nice quality, nice indeed. Hmm.
Hammer's gonna be looking for, out of game, I'm wondering if they have the Javelin of Lightning. Or, like, some kind of returning thing.
They have weapons of returning, yes. They have
Ooh.
hand axes of returning, daggers of returning, such.
Lightning javelins of returning.
No.
Can I get some of that shit to make my own for you?
I don't know what it takes to make a weapon of returning.
Well, I want to just try and craft a bunch of stuff together and see if that happens or helps. So what the, well, hold on. What are you offering us for this? What we got here on this pile? What you worth it at?
Oh, let's see. Looking around at the stuff you have brought me.
Direct guidance.
Lyric,
Yes,
you know where
guidance
that came from.
provided.
You know who made that sword.
Plus 3. Well, let's hear what he has to say first.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's purple.
Just listen again.
Hey, Herbal, I'm just selling off your silvered wet longswords.
4,000 gold.
No. Not even remotely close.
Very much it.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I'm keeping that sword, thank you.
Lyric says, "Are you sure about that?" And then starts doing a jig.
Oh, whoops. That's my bad. Persuasion. There we go. There's the
Oh,
money.
What would you say is a fair price for all this then?
Thank you.
It's
I
5,000.
don't think you can afford it.
Oh
I don't
my
think you
God.
understand what this is. And I've already put it back. Maybe
Out of game, that's kind of a dick move.
as
5,000 is.
5,000 it is. Yeah, do I have any idea how much these longswords actually cost?
What are they? Just normal silver longswords?
No, they're the silver longswords that I got from Barley's bag of holding.
Oh, those. Yeah, I know. Those are like cheap. Those are like 250.
Oh,
Those
did
are
I?
very run of the mill type of
Okay.
weapons.
250 gold, you said?
Yeah, each.
I was selling him one. I want to insight that guy. Mainly because I don't think I actually did looked into those.
He looks
And then-
trustworthy.
What's his
Dira, you trust this man with your life.
what's his overall demeanor of our party as how we just walked in? Because I mean, I'm not hiding any of my. Let's see. What's he think of us?
Can't really get that in insight. He looks very friendly, though.
I'll add in a long gun. It's just a hunting rifle, I believe. 1d10. And then my Vorpal scimitar. What's that worth? That I also got from Barley's bag of holding.
$5,000
For both of them?
for the scimitar.
I'll think about it. I might need it still.
Hey, how much for this javelin of returning?
And Javelin of Lightning.
He doesn't have a javelin of lightning. The javelin of returning, 600 gold.
How about a trade? And then,
Oh.
what if I include this? And I'll hold up the maul. It's a fine +1 maul.
I'll trade you with it.
Fair deal. Now I don't have to have 30 javelins. I can just have one.
Well, what's the fun in throw on one when you could throw 30 at the same time? For that silvered greatsword, or yeah, I would have went ahead and sold one of them, I guess. No, I wouldn't have. So, 47.50. Because you said, or how much was he offering me for it?
For the great.
Yeah, this
Decided on 5,000 for all the stuff you put down.
5,000. How much if I take that sword out?
That was when you took the sword out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good with 5,000. I've been adding the gold to mine in case no one else had.
Basically, anything that Lyric sold, I added to mine because it was just the stuff
Oh,
I
we
took.
were like adding everything together. He was adding up all the prices together.
Oh, well, I was talking about like the small things I sold earlier.
Okay. Wow.
You know, the
I
5
probably
and
added that too,
8.
but there was not much.
Yeah.
I don't know who added the. No, I added the armor.
So, by the way, does the javelin require attunement?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Guns. I want. What's your guns options?
This man looks around. And I don't sell guns.
Lyric.
I'm a weaponsmith, not a gunsmith.
Why do you look around? Was he shifty looking? I mean, weapons or guns are weapons.
But they're specialized.
Do you know who is a gunsmith around here?
Most of the gunsmiths work for the military.
We're gonna have to go back to Keller, aren't we?
At some point.
Yeah. Hammer just says, "Oh, we're gonna have to visit Dad again."
You wouldn't happen to know what a specialty bookshop would be, would you?
What weapons would you think we would like to buy from you as well?
Oh, well, I don't sell that many unique weapons. As per the bookstore, you would have to look for the church. The church controls most of the libraries in the city.
Good to know.
No, we wouldn't have to look for it, but thank you.
Well, that takes care of that little issue I was questioning about.
You
And
don't
I'll be able
sell
to-
much, but do you sell some? What do you got?
I have weapons of returning, plus
Like-
ones. Great
Why'd you say
answers.
that out loud? Is lame. That'll take me about a day to make. Anything else?
Thank you, Taurus. What's your favorite food?
Keltaurus's?
Yeah.
I don't care, honestly.
He's a vegetarian.
This food is normally an
Activated
afterthought.
almonds. His
Portobello
favorite
muffin.
food is activated almonds.
Hey, you
Real
got any of
corn
these
chili.
acorns? My favorite fruit is this acorn. You got any of them?
Nah, man, his favorite food is real corn chili.
No, I ask him if he has any of these acorns. This is my favorite fruit. That's what he asks me.
This is your favorite fruit? May I try one?
You want to try one of my exploding acorns?
Exploding acorns. I thought you said this was food.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, good lord. At this point, Lyric is just looking at Keltaurus like he's a stupid asshole. Like,
You almost killed me. That's
I
a criminal
expected
offense.
you. I expected you to be a smart weapons vendor. I didn't expect you to be an idiot.
oh good lord.
That's attempted assault if I ever heard much. Maybe I should get the guard.
I have already
Hammer
sleight
turns
of
around
handed
and-
that.
So, as he says, maybe I should get the guard, Hammer turns around, pulls out his ID, and says, "I didn't see anyone trying to assault anyone here."
As I have already sleight of handed that acorn back away from him. As I'm belligerent. Well, yeah. Continue, Hammer.
He looks
That's
down,
basically-
noticing the acorn's gone, looks up at, well, your jurisdiction's not here, guardsman.
Yes, but guards among guards.
No, as I think you know, this is the merchants. And also, looks like I've been stolen. So now I actually do have to get the guards.
Oh good lord.
And he reaches
Where
his
was-
hands under his desk and presses them.
Oh,
Hammer just says, "Where was the purchase? Do you have any proof that a purchase happened?"
No, but I was holding a. Someone gave me something.
No, I didn't.
Even if he did give you his property, did he ever claim it was yours? Where is your ownership of his property?
Correct.
You shut up.
I do. I do shut up.
Yes, I vote that when we go into shops from now on, we may want to put a muzzle on Kelly.
Hammer bares his fangs in a smile at that.
You want to muzzle the bear?
No, they're saying you're the one that should be
No, I
muzzled.
know.
Meanwhile, I'm the werebear.
I know.
But what does
all
what
of
does
our
this guy say in
businesses are
reaction to
done
that?
here. Yeah.
What?
By the way, to what Hammer said there, it's like, where's your ownership over his property? You're claiming it was stolen. That requires you to have ownership. You can hold somebody else's property. That doesn't make it your own.
Well, it was the act of him giving me it to eat it. I asked him what his favorite food was. He said this acorn. I took the acorn. I was about to eat it. And therefore,
Oh, you said just now you took the acorn out of his.
You took his acorn?
And then I assume there's some kind of recording device or something. Is there like a security camera that he can point to?
roll me a perception check.
I actually have
Hammer rolled me a perception check.
Well, I mean, my passive as well.
Whoa!
Oh,
You see in the corner, in all four corners of the shop, there are 4 red gems covering it.
So I'll point to the red gems and say, unless you want to tamper with the evidence, you just admitted to taking it out of his hand. Whether he claimed it to be food at the moment or not as a jest is irrelevant.
You got me. I didn't just spooking you. A nice little prank. Haha.
very funny, and Kelly deserves it.
Very funny indeed.
Right, well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and our transactions are complete, yes?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think it's time we leave. Have a
Thank
good
you
day.
for your time.
Ta-ta now.
The moment we walk out, I lyrical look at Keltoris and say, "Are you so intent on losing anything?"
Keltoris,
Yeah.
the moment you walk out of the shop, you forget
I forget what?
the knowledge of how to make those acorns. And what they are.
Resistance against magical attacks, by the way.
That's not a magical attack, my friend. That is what you...
I feel like out of game, Herbal just messaged him.
No.
I think-
No, that was it's a, what you call it, an area of effect.
I still have advantage because it's magic.
Not against lair actions, you don't.
Yeah, it's magic.
It's not a save.
Hmm.
Looking at seeing that guy, can any of us know what he is?
You can roll me...
Is it a charm effect?
No.
So this is gonna sound odd, but being a werebear, I have advantage on scent-based things. I'm not gonna try and scent him to identify him. I just want to remember if he has a unique scent.
Okay.
Can I do that?
He smells of charcoal.
Okay.
So what do I need to roll?
See if you know what he is.
Yeah, because we encountered like abyssal and infernal creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll me a history.
Advantage or no?
No. He's humanoid.
Did that guy seem odd to you?
Well, he smelled of charcoal.
It did seem kind of odd. There was something, I don't know, something about his...
Those eyes definitely stood out. So, Keltaurus, if it turns out we encounter other merchants, and they turn out to be something not dwarf or elf, don't piss them off!
Can't help he was stupid enough to. Wait, what'd you say? I forgot about the acorns.
You forgot what the acorns were and how to.
what they were and how to make them.
Can't help he just seemed like an idiot.
Right, and what do you do with those acorns?
What acorn?
Oh dear, you fucking moron.
I will say the way that he stuck to words and tried to twist the truth
Wait,
remind me a bit of Asmodeus.
Oh dear.
Not to that extent, but there were similarities there. It felt like I was in court again.
Are you saying the dumbass was a devil?
If anything, I'd
Also-
say you're the dumbass because you don't know what your acorns are.
I have acorns?
Exactly.
Yes, they're between your legs. When have you last looked?
Kelly, you
Those are not
forgot about your...
acorns.
You forgot about your acorns?
What acorns?
Guys,
I got so much shit. I don't know what acorn you're talking about, okay?
Normally
We'll talk
in
about this
battle,
later.
Let's
Gems,
head
then.
to the church.
Yeah.
Church?
Gems. Gems can be useful.
Well, gem shop and then church.
Yeah.
But as we're talking, the hammer will start regaling Keltaurus about when he used the acorns to beat the shit out of a demigod. Or, not quite demigod, a god, but a lesser
No.
version of that god.
Mm-mm. Let's keep going down. Just a powerful person.
Okay.
He was a level 20. That's about
yeah.
it, right?
Well,
Well, than that, but yeah.
So that's how I did that. I was wondering what device I used at that time. Huh.
Yep. And because
Maybe I'll have to learn how to make those. Did
And
you have
knowing
any
that-
left after the battle?
we did.
Okay. That might be useful. And we go to the doodad?
Yeah. There's a gem. There's a jewelry.
knowing Keltaurus, he probably doesn't know how to cook for himself. So that
Hold on, what's
Alright, now what did we talk about in terms of stores, Kelly? Alright. What's rule number one about being in a shop?
always be smarter than the dumbass I'm trying to sell stuff to.
No,
Got it.
rule
That's-
number
I
one
think that's
was
rule negative
respect
one.
the shopkeeper.
then
Alright?
you feed, and then you do your charm to get what you want. Which is why I'm here.
Yeah, that's your job. My job is to tell you when they're trying to sell us bullshit.
Well, yes,
Maybe
but
with items
perhaps...
that we don't actually need.
Since
And maybe
your
we can-
skill here is appraising, perhaps we can do a simple yes-no system. You nod yes or you nod no.
I want to cast detect magic on my way in.
You don't detect any magic.
Do I see the surveillance gems that are in?
Not in the store.
Okay.
Not in a
No
gym
magic
store?
match. There's no surveillance.
You don't see any of the surveillance gems you forward in this store.
Awkward. What are we here for, Dira? What you need? What you need?
Well,
What you need?
like I said, I had a... Just in general, maybe we could get some Agate, pick up some diamonds. Any gem worth 1,000 really will do it for what I'm planning.
Likewise.
You see a tired old halfling walk up. Oh, what can I do you for? He's rubbing his eyes.
Well,
We're
my
looking
good
to-
friend. Oh, my apologies. You go ahead, Lyric.
We're looking to acquire some gems. You said agate.
Agate.
Gems. Yes, I have gems of all shapes, different
Okay.
sculptures and such. What should we-
And yes, mostly looking for gems of at least. Is it collective 1,000 or each? I would assume it's
A single.
collective. Single. A single, like at least 2 gems of 1,000 gold quality.
Hmm. 2 gems, 1,000 gold quality. Is something? Let me see. And he goes behind his. Let's see. Gems of 1,000 gold quality. At least 1,000 gold, you said. Let's see, he goes out.
Sweet spot,
pulls out-
yes.
And he pulls out a blue gem. A blue and purple. Let's see. I have 2. He pulls out a purple gem with a white star, almost look like in the on it. Yes, these are star sapphires. These are worth 1,000 gold.
All right. And do you purchase art by chance?
Art? No, I'm a jeweler.
All right, because it's. I'm just asking because it sounded like you did purchase, but
Well, I have
Yeah.
I have sculptures of different things, but those are made in gemstones, and sometimes I jewel objects. This is the gemstone he's selling you.
those will do nicely, right, Dira?
Aye, those are beautiful.
So, Keltoris, you have the money.
Did you have any agate as well?
Let's see.
Also worth 1,000.
Hmm. Let's see. A gate's really not much worth that much. You would have to buy a lot of a gate equal 1,000 gold worth of it.
You think that'll work?
Up to you if Awaken would be able to use multiple instead of a single.
Does
Yeah.
it specifically say that, even? There are very few spells that say they need to be one item.
Yeah, it's like if it's like not like revivify and such.
Yeah. Alright.
You
But
just need
Revivify
you just need the
uses-
collection of gems equal to 1,000.
Alrighty.
How much are you trying to? You only want
And then-
1,000 worth of that too?
Just one shot of that. I don't know how useful it might be in the long run, but it could be fun.
So 1,000 gold worth of a gate.
Yes. And then I had a little thing I was curious about. You sell gems and crystals. Would you, by any chance, happen to have a crystal ball that I could look at?
Hold on. He sets down a box that has 2 full star sapphires in it and closes and hands it to you. He gets a bag and he sets down a bag that has 100 moss a gate in it. This equals 1,000. Each gate's worth 10 gold. I really don't deal in the magical type of stuff as that.
Do you scry? That's a very specific item. You can use like an expensive gem or something, I think.
If you wanted to buy any type of jewelry, I have some nice jewelry.
And
Did you
A
do?
focus worth at least 1,000 GP, such as a crystal ball, silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water.
Now, a silver mirror. I might have that. Oh, one second.
Also needs to be worth 1,000 gold.
Mm. Let's see, a silver. See.
You know, one of those crystal screens that I've seen around here, that might work if we were able to get our hands on something like that.
True. And also, good sir, did you say you did anything with gem encrusting around here?
Yes, I encrust many things. I have many encrusted or jeweled, embroidered sets.
Ooh. Bowls,
Okay,
perhaps?
We don't have that much. We got a lot. But we got what, 4,000 on the table right now? Without selling
Aye.
some of our good shit. We just sold our garbage.
How much did you need?
I have like almost 10,000. I'm just saying, do we need it all in gems?
All I'm saying I saw my mentor do something really nifty when the warriors would go out. They'd hold a special feast and he'd do some magic on a bowl, and the warriors would feel more capable when they went out. I was curious if that was something I
Okay, I'm just gonna Arcana
could
check that
replicate.
shit. Oof. I mean, it's what, a 4th level spell? 6th level
Sixth?
spell?
Yes.
I mean, that's a 12. So, well, technically the DC would be like 16. So, nope, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Lyric does.
You must be some druid bullshit. I know what you're talking about. But
Because
I
Lyric knows it
don't
too.
give a fuck about bowls. I care about guns and ships.
Man, don't quit on the bowls just yet. Bowls are amazing.
I do
What you talking
have.
about?
Did you say one of the items you needed was a chalice filled with holy water?
You could use a pool. I mean, we would. You could use that, but that's not very. We're adventurers. We can't be carrying around a chalice full of holy water.
I can
I mean,
sell
a
you the
chalice is a cup.
chalice. Yeah, I can sell you a chalice. For 25 gold. The holy
then
water.
9,700 or 9,975. No, we would need a pool of holy water, not a cup of holy water. I'm sorry. Do you have a mirror? I mean, those are just examples. We need something. Wow.
Well,
like
how
that.
about this? You might have just a plain mirror, right? Could I commission you to encrust it with some really good gems?
And silver. Yeah.
Well,
Can you make us what we need?
I could probably make it. if it requires jewelry, if it requires jewel craft, Lyric can make it.
Ah.
But I don't know
Well
if
then.
that's. What
But do we got the
mirror would
time
be.
for that kind of shit, or do we would just want to pay somebody to do it for us?
Depends
Well,
how long
I mean-
it takes, I guess.
If anything,
Yeah.
you know, we have downtime when we're traveling via, you know. So if anything, we could just gear up, get things ready, and then one of these days put it all together.
This one for you right now. Do we need it like right away?
The crystal ball or focus? No, not really, but the jeweled bowl or chalice could be very helpful in the coming battle, you know.
Yeah,
may
the
be going up
chalice,
against
What
something.
you were asking about. We need a chalice. It's worth about 1,000 as well. Exactly 1,000.
No, the thing I was
What-
talking about that they do with the really fancy encrusted bowls and stuff to make their warriors stronger.
Yeah, this is two different things we're talking about. Okay.
Okay then.
What can you do for us, Mr. Jim Duty?
Well, again, like I said, if anything, you know, if Lyric's crafty with this, we can just buy the gems, get the metal, and make something ourselves.
Oh, yeah, I think I got some fancy metal.
Alright then.
I got some fancy metal.
So I'll put 1,000 gold on the table. If you've got some, I'm thinking maybe something
100.
greens and red, and I'll put.
See. How much did I say I had? I had 1,600. Could get you two of them.
What are
bowls.
you looking for?
Just gems to make.
Just gems?
For the fancy feast.
Oh, so
The fancy
how much gold
feast.
do you put
I
down?
have 4. So we put down 1,600 for that. How much do we need by now? How much shit have we asked for? We have the gold.
Well, he can give you an emerald, which is worth 1,000 gold.
Well, no, we need a gem encrusted bowl.
Oh, a
Worth
gem
1,000
encrusted
gold.
bowl.
Yeah,
Which
but we
Lyric can
need
make.
gems to make the bowl ourselves, basically.
Well, the bowl has to be at least worth the 1,000.
I mean, how much is a bowl made out of mithril worth? Encrusted with gems? Because, yeah.
Well, he
that's what we're
has a
doing.
bowl that he can sell you that's already encrusted, but it's not worth 1,000.
I just imagine that we just get a bowl that he sells us that's crusted in some gems, and then we just bedazzle the shit out of it.
Yes.
We just take glue and stick gems
So,
onto
the
it.
liquid you use for that is not a liquid. It's literally 1,000 gold worth of diamond dust that you chug out of that bowl to make the feast.
I don't have a bowl that's encrusted. I have a jade that's only worth about 250.
We don't really. We just need gems that total 1,000, please.
Yes, I'd like a
it
miscellaneous
doesn't matter the
selection of
size.
emeralds and sapphires, if you don't mind. Any things that are green and red, really.
Let's see what he got.
Do you guys hear that train that's passing by?
I heard it just once.
Or just a single toot.
Oh, now that I'm trying
There it
to,
is.
yeah.
I was gonna
He
say, let me know
gives
if it gets
you-
annoying and I'll mute it.
He gives you 50 moss agates and you doing that?
How
Yeah,
much
50
gold
of
do we owe
those
you, Drake?
and 50 tiger eyes.
Ooh.
We lost count of, or I lost track of whatever we are ordering here.
A gem's worth 1,000 gold. Just an assortment of gems.
Well, yeah, we need 1,000 a gate. I haven't marked down any of this yet.
So you got into 1,000 a gate. You get the gems worth 1,000 gold, which are the star sapphires.
Okay, that's 2,000.
You got just
Oh, wait.
now the 1,000 assortments.
Did we buy 2 star sapphires? Do we need that? Or did we buy 1?
Yes. I think we picked up the 2.
So that's just like
You picked up the
4,000.
2.
Yep.
So that's 4,000 gold.
Yes.
Am I paying for all that? I can. I don't mind.
I'm gonna be putting down 1,000 from my pool. And earlier I had given Lyric some of the money to do the shopping too.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's,
so Lyric can put down 1,000 as well.
so I'll take out the under 2. I'll take down the 2,000.
And I got the 50 tiger eyes listed. What was the other one?
More
More Mossa Gates.
Do you have a sapphire worth 1,500? Possibly a sapphire necklace.
1 second.
I already have one. Use another. Because none of
Let's
us
see.
have this spell that we actually need this for.
And
You
I've
need
tallied off
star.
my...
Need Sapphire.
I mean, it's for simulacrum that none of us actually have. I'm
You
pretty
need
sure
a necklace of
I think-
Sapphire.
it said a necklace. But like I said, none of us actually have the spell. But if we ever get it, then
I have a bracelet.
it's a spell I've heard of that might need this for. Okay. Oh, powdered ruby. I was way off. And I don't have that. I need a ruby. I'm way off there. You got a ruby?
Well, he only has 2 rubies. Types of rubies. You can have a star ruby, which,
Does it matter?
well, yeah, one's worth 1,000 gold, the other one's worth 5,000.
I mean, it would have to be dust anyways. I don't need it right now.
Well, you guys are haggling. Hammer's just looking over his
Yeah,
ring collection.
we're haggling here. What good are you?
Kelly?
That's a lyric. Nah, I already got my gold. That's all we need, right, Dira? We got enough diamonds? Just regular old plain diamonds?
Well, what do you think, Lyric? Do we got enough diamonds?
We got at least 7,000. Or 500s. I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds like enough.
I got... Nope, not that one. I got a few. I got 4 500s.
Sounds good to me.
Is that the one of them get upgraded to 1,000? One of the spells. Do you have that one or no?
Which one?
What?
Did I think one of the Revivifies got upgraded to 1,000 GP.
My Revivify needs 300 GP.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about Greater Restoration, which needs 100 GP.
Dust, which we have that as well. No, your Revivify has a time limit. There's one that doesn't.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Okay, whatever. We're done at the stupid gem seller.
Well, Hammer
As I
Hammer's
say, out of
looking to
character.
see if they. Hammer's looking to see if he has
No,
platinum
I'm
rings.
done.
He's just
You're on
kind
time.
of off to the side as everybody's talking.
They-
He's just like quietly looking.
They have platinum rings.
All right.
Would you like to buy some platinum rings?
We have platinum that you can make.
I know. He's gonna call Lyric over and say, "So that kind of design. You remember I asked you if you could make rings? I'm looking for something kind of like this. I'm looking for somebody individualized for each of our party, though. I want one ring for each of us.
Hmm.
Do you think
That
you
might
could
be-
do something like this?"
I can try.
Okay. Thank you.
You sure you don't want to talk to the expert who has platinum rings?
So, how much total?
We've already got the money covered.
Oh, all right.
We've already knocked it all off.
Okay.
It was 4,000 total, though.
All right.
I covered half, and Dira and someone else covered the other half.
Lyric and Dira.
Yep, Lyric did. Waka waka waka.
So as we're walking out, Hammer would just be like, "So everybody, I was thinking we should each get platinum rings.
Why?
Not from him, because Lyric can make them, but I was thinking something that could unify us as a group. And I was thinking platinum rings. We have plenty of platinum, rings are inconspicuous. You know, something with a little flair for design on each of us."
And you know what? Actually, I really like that because I'm not allergic to. I've worn platinum rings before and I don't break out. So that'd be perfect.
There you go. There you go.
What kind of design insignia were you looking for?
Well, I was thinking, obviously, you know, barley symbol on mine, but that's kind of obvious. I'm more interested in what each of you would want on your rings.
Probably a picture of me.
So, Lyric, how's that a test of your skills? A portrait of Keltoris on his ring.
I think I can walk something out.
Portrait, okay?
There'll be one of those peer caricature drawings.
As you're walking down the street, you see another one of those smack shops.
Ooh, we should give Kelly a slap.
I say that we go
It was fun, Kelly, I'm telling you.
our fucking gunsmith.
Hammer broke off from the group and is going toward the smack shop.
Do you have someone's hair or eye tool?
My own.
Okay. Hey, you get in line and it's like, yes, do you have someone you wish to, smack?
Pluck out the, I think it's... I don't even know if it's actually hair. I feel like it's like... what's... Like fiber optics cord, almost, that's coming out of my arm.
It's metallic in nature, yes. They take it and it was like, okay. That'll be, 5 copper.
There you go.
Thank you, and we'll see you again.
Thank you. Just walks away.
I would like to make a sleight of hand check on Keltoris to pluck a little hair.
Keltoris, what's your passive?
6. No, it's higher than that. 19.
19?
Inspired.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll it. What's your inspiration die?
D10.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that D10. No, you pluck me, he doesn't see you.
And I will keep that
Roz, I'm
for
probably gonna
next.
fucking fireball whoever that does that, right?
Just
Our
imagine
next
Lyric
visit to
acted
the
as a
smack shop.
distraction.
Hey, Keltoris, look at this. Like, it shows his hands turning into Jules' kit to do dumb shit.
No, I know you can do that. I think I
Well, he
know that.
probably feels like something sting him.
Yeah, you slap the back of your neck and it's like a mosquito or something.
Oh,
Well,
All right,
let's
Hummer,
head to
you
the
said-
church.
Yes.
As you hear the toll bell, you hear of a clock tower. As you see, a lot of shops are starting. A lot of the lights are turning off.
You said that the church didn't really have hours, right?
No, but there's a lot of schedules that people have to keep.
I gotcha.
There's a period of time where the city shuts down, so a lot of their citizens can get sleep and such.
Makes sense.
the sleep
Hammer's
in a
just
city
like,
of metal.
well, we timed it very, very well.
Hey, I'd be excited to look around this place and maybe sit down and get to know your people's religion.
His people's religion's your religion. The entire continent has the
The entire plane, right?
yeah. What I'm saying, the entire plane has the universal same religion. Well, yeah.
Except one.
No, there's the good deity and the bad deity.
And then there's Lazarus, who I can't remember if he's actually from this plane or not.
That's good question. We don't know. He's
Well,
not
we
here,
absolutely need to sneak some of his hair.
Oh God, it's not even. Oh yeah, that's not hard. I don't know if you saw my sneaky slidey hand. I'm very good at that.
So we're heading in, everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
So where are you going?
We're gonna go to the church.
Yeah, you walk along the roads. Not a lot of people are out. A lot of the lights are turning off. It's getting about that time. You're close to the merchant district. So yeah, it takes you a while to get over to where the church is. You approach the church, 2 guards stuff. The church is at the moment not doing any services. What are you here for? These are
I'm
2 Hammer. You recognize these? These are 2 of the same model as Hammer. Both carrying war hammers.
It's like, basically, can Hammer spout off his number?
You can show your ID.
Yeah, I'll show my ID to them.
They take your ID, they scan it over, and they step forward. You may enter. The moment you cross, then they cross their arms again and looking at the rest of the.
It's like, I would like to bring my companions with me.
I'll present my ID.
As will I.
C, E.
Lyric will as well, if that helps, but if this doesn't work, I have a backup.
There's a 50 gold fine for bringing the E rank to the off hours payment.
Can I see if he's bullshitting with me, or if there's actually like?
No, that's an extra. It's off hours during the church. Certain ranked people can't enter certain areas during off hours. And
gotcha.
normal citizens equal that.
I gotcha. I'm just wondering if it's normally collected by the guard at the gate.
Yes.
Okay, as long as since I'm a guard there, I would know how it normally operates. I'll go ahead and just pay it.
If
You said
this
50?
was yes, it was 50 gold for.
Okay, so 50.
You have to be at least a C rank to enter the church during off hours. Check.
There's 2 of us here. What rank was Rar again?
E.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 of us.
3, because Lyric is also E.
Oh yeah.
I'll cover one of them, no worries.
Was it 50 apiece or 50 total?
Yes, 50 apiece.
So I had marked off one of them.
Okay, so I'll do 100 then.
And they cross, and you may enter the church.
All right.
So whereabouts would be heading then, Hammer?
Well, let's see. Off hours, so they're not going to be actually preaching a sermon, so to speak. I wanted to speak with the head of this church, so to speak. Not quite the head of the church, but like the head of this church. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I was gonna start heading toward his office.
Isn't this the main church? We're in the capital.
This is one of the, unless you went to the main church, this is one of the smaller churches on the outskirts of the town.
I was gonna say, I would go to the one that I had the most physical experience with.
You're a guard at the main church.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I'd be going to the main church. So, I'm gonna start basically heading toward the main man's office.
The Pope.
Yep.
You pass many guards along, noticing yourself being a B-ranked guard. You are noticing a lot of, the closer you get to the higher levels, you're noticing a lot of A-ranked guards, and then higher ups as you go.
Yeah, I'll just
Which-
keep going, and if anyone tries to like say that I have no reason to be there, I'll point to my chest and say, I have a reason to explain on behalf of Barley.
Move it, scrub.
Yeah. Eventually, you get to a teleport. The teleport is flanked by two level 12 guards.
So I will.
Both of them start to climb up to these 20 each.
And I'm just gonna say, I wish to speak to the saint. I have a matter pertaining to Barley directly.
You see in the center of them, their eye opens. A single eye in the center of their chest opens.
Didn't you show
Scanning.
us a picture of these before?
I have. These are the highest ranking guards.
I just want to look back for a reference.
Scanning.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that one.
You may enter your companions. Do not. The first one, the one who speaks, says to you, Hammer, you may enter, and then he looks at your. They are not to touch anything, and they are to be respectful to the saint.
At
He
this
just turns
lyrical
and-
look at Keltoris.
Yeah, how do I be respectful to the saint? I ask Hammer.
Don't speak.
Got it.
Absolutely do not speak, Kelly.
Okay.
If anything, unless I bring you into the conversation, I would not.
Got
speak.
it. Copy. Copy that.
Don't spoke unless spoke to. Mind your manners. You're meeting faction leaders. You're meeting
Yes.
Hammer's boss.
Essentially, yeah. This is the guy where, in my old position at least for sure, when he said jump, my commander carried it down.
It still does. Still work for the
Yeah.
church.
Oh, I know. Just like, I feel like my position might change after a minute.
Oh, good news. As I introduced this, Herbal will be joining it back in this game. Not this session, but he will be.
Yay!
Woo!
Awesome.
I'll have to fill him in on some other things later. He's just listening.
Same character that we pushed off a cliff, or
No.
new character?
Oh my god.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, what happened to Cleve? I can't remember.
Yeah, pushed him off the cliff,
Oh
to the void
yeah,
as a tribute.
yeah. You pushed his dead body off of the cliff into the
Well,
void.
because he's a bird, so I thought, as I knew him well, that he would like to be returned to the void. Since we worked together for most of his life.
Body's still falling. All right, let me put you guys on the map as you start going up an elevator for a long time.
Hi, since I can't speak, I'm gonna go get me some ice cream.
You can speak.
I'm not
Just-
going to.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
It's just no one will save you from the consequences.
Yep, no one's gonna
I
save you here.
mean, overbearing military figure, religious zealot. I'm gonna lash out at the overbearing military figure more than I will the religious zealot.
So, are we hearing this the entire time?
Yes, you are.
Whereas Discord, so I can
Hold
mute
on, I
myself.
have to speak to someone real quick.
Yeah, I literally just pulled my phone out and YouTube elevator music.
Uh,
I wonder
Always
who
kinda
Herbal's
reminds
gonna be
me-
coming back as.
yeah. Always kind of reminds me like one of the few times I called Nintendo's helpline for something.
Oh, Nintendo.
Their helpline is they play Nintendo music. So I was like
Mhm.
listening to like Legend of Zelda music. I was like, this is nice.
I
It
bet.
was Zora. It was Nintendo 64's Zora's
Dee-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo.
yeah, the Zora
Wait, what?
Domain.
Zora's Domain
Zora's Domain.
from Ocarina of Time that was being played on
Oh, I
helpline.
should learn how to do the strings for that. That is
So, guys, I just noticed
Pleasant
like,
song.
the map.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the name? Of the
You
character
guys,
on the far right?
You guys come in and I'm gonna lead this off one as I introduce to you the saint of Barley's faction, Agamotto. Agamotto, take it away.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh god, that was so sexy. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Can I help you?
Uh,
Hello,
yes.
hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, yes. I am here. I have been chosen by Barley to do a quest. And I wasn't giving a lot of information, but I was hoping for your support in this. We are seeking to essentially rally a force against Legion and the Bear King because he is gathering his forces.
You're taking on
Sure.
Legion?
The Bear King specifically. It seems that he has become a warlock of sorts to Legion, and he has been gathering strength.
Let me see how this will turn out. And he focuses and concentrates for a minute and closes his eyes.
So that we don't have to shout, Hammer's just going to be crossing the room so they can talk at a comfortable distance.
Oh, you can approach him. He doesn't mind. I see this going favorably for you. I will award this to you.
Let me switch light to
Thank you, sir.
Is there anything else you need?
I was wondering if you would want these books to be kept here, because I don't feel comfortable keeping them on my person. I feel like they could be damaged, as I am in combat quite a lot.
You
And
see
I'll be
him
pulling
dart
out-
mage hands across the room at you to grab the books from you and start piling them in his hand.
All right, yeah.
And he's
The
reading those
Divine
titles
Law
off.
book. Yeah, the Book of Divine Law, the Book of Other Planets, and Barley's Speech.
Barley's speech. Have you read this?
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Very much so.
And then he puts them into a wrist pocket and hides them away for now. Is there anything else that I can help you with? This is an amazing find, by the way.
Thank you, sir. I was wondering if you had any advice or had any conditions to your support. And I was wondering
Advice?
what kind of support you would be offering.
Advice or conditions, you say? Well, I can give you a small army of about 20 warriors. Does that sound good?
If that will be enough based on your vision, then yes, sir.
Oh, they're all going to die horribly. It's better if you do it yourself.
Well, we would be fighting alongside whoever you send with us.
Whoever I send with you. You know, I do know of a wizard. He's not far from here. It would take you about 3 days to walk to him, but he could probably help you, and I think I see him surviving. He's a
What is the name
student
of
of
this?
mine. Tech.
What is the name of this wizard, sir?
His name is Tech. T-E-K.
I'm just gonna put that in my notes.
Ah, yes! I hit more than one thing.
Congratulations to the fairy hitter.
So he's going to also do a spell to seek any kind of GM. Is there any specific? I'm gonna whisper this to you so you can see what I'm doing.
Look how Lloyd's just like off screen somewhere.
I'm gonna do this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for any kind of magical artifact that might help them in their quest.
Four.
Something of barley.
No wonder. I wonder if
Shit. Against Legion?
Yes.
I imagine the Bear King in this case, because that's who was specified, but Legion would definitely be up there.
Legion is in goal.
Yeah, Legion's end goal. This is for after the Bear King. He's going to give you a pointer on where to go, but it's based on learning through time.
No. That sucks. Oh, God. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna hit them all, and you're like, no, I'm gonna pause and
Kaltoris,
play things.
you are a devout
That's
follower
okay.
of barley, are you not?
Totally fine. I was just like anticipating the awesome.
I'm a devout follower of knowledge. Yeah, I am.
May I
I
have
love
a
it
drop
when-
of your?
Okay.
May I have a drop of your blood?
Yup.
Okay, let's go back
Thank you.
to sleep.
It'll come in handy later, I promise.
I see how it is, Kaltoris. I, as an NPC, ask for a drop of your blood, and you're like, oh no.
I think the position of the NPCs are slightly different.
Yeah, who asked me for you? I don't remember.
So,
Under the regaled and ancient city of Beatran. there lies an unfinished war machine of Barley's. I don't know exactly how to get to it, and I don't know how to send you there. But I do know that there is something there for you under Betran.
How do you spell
That's
Betran?
the heretic.
It's
right?
the other dwarven city.
Okay. Gotcha.
Betran.
Out of character, is that the heretics or no?
I think so, if I remember right. It's been a while.
What is it?
Betran,
Is
it's
it
the
the
heretics,
anti-
right?
Yeah, it's the heretics.
It's the anti-magic nut jobs.
Yeah.
You will seek this item, and it will help you in your adventures to fight Legion. If you seek it out before you fight Legion, you may end up destroying stuff, though. So wait until it's time to fight Legion to go look for it.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
So that gives you foresight from a time guru. He has also done something with your blood that you don't know about. And I feel like there's something else. I gave you a guy to go see. Okay, that takes care of everything. So I think that covers all of it. Is there anything else I can do for you fellas?
No, sir. You have been most accommodating. Thank you.
He waves his hand. Be gone, be gone. I have things to tend to. And he teleports all of you to the front door.
Would a 27 Arcana have any inclination for what the blood's for?
27 Arcana, you can guess that there are a few spells. Something similar to Simulacrum is like Clone, maybe. He could also be scrying on you specifically. He could be... let's see. I think those are the only two major things he can do with blood right now off the top of my head. What else can he do?
Well, there's a few things that can be used from blood. It's major scrying type stuff.
Drake told me to get it from you.
Of course you did. Under normal means, I can't be scried upon, though.
This is that's under normal means, you see.
I specify under normal means.
Yeah.
I only have
once they
an
get your blood.
artifact. Huh?
Once they get your blood, though, it pretty much solves that problem.
Yeah.
I only have an artifact stopping me from being scried upon.
And Agamotto is the god of time.
He
is
is, yes.
Yeah, I think
Well,
he
God
was-
of Time magic. He's
God of time magic. That's why I saw the name and I was like, hold up.
He's the Pope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you teleported us to like the front door, did you like the front door of the whole building or that front door that we just came in?
Front door of the whole building.
Okay.
Saves you the 2-hour ride down.
Yeah.
2-hour elevator ride down. Nice. Thanks for hell.
This is the building.
The efficiency of that.
This is the building that the church is at the top of that spire.
Hold on, let me zoom out. By a lot.
This is the top of it where you were. He was on a ledge overlooking the rest of the city. And you're now somewhere down in the underworks of the city.
This is exactly what I had in my head, by the way. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, full underground, just a city made, forever expanding.
I love it. I wish it had more detail. That I could
It's a blur. It's a big image. That's why it's blurry.
I know. I
But
know.
It's not quite an 8K picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hammer's gonna be happy with that and just start heading back to his place. Well,
we all
have
have
the
rooms there, right, Hammer?
Yes. Well, we have the blessing of 2 of the leaders of Chandelar.
Aye.
If we want to, I suppose we can get the blessing of all 5, but that might not quite be necessary. For now, we rest, and then I suppose we should go look for tech.
Sounds like a good plan. We may meet up with him and then decide if we actually wanted to do those little quests on the board, but this feels a little bit more important than that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to get tech and then do some of those for research, or well, for self-improvement as well.
Yes.
Anyways,
We can only get stronger through practice in battle, so...
Aye, and it'll be a team building exercise.
Sounds like fun.
So does anything happen on our way back?
No.
Hammer's
Oh, it
keeping
will
his
be-
eye-
It will be when you least expect it. The first time,
Yeah.
no one
hold
was
on, we're
expecting
fighting
it.
3 gods right now.
Yeah, Hammer's keeping his eyes peeled for that person that's gonna smack him.
You'll be in the middle of fighting Legion, and this guy will just run up and you just get smacked and run away.
I just imagine he's one of those douchebags that has like that catchphrase, "You just got pranked."
He literally gets people to pay him to smack people.
Does he have like a backwards red cap and sunglasses even when he's inside?
He does now. It's the same dude. Over thousands of shops, it's the same dude.
Does he wear a sweater over his shoulders that's tied?
God.
We're just writing the character for him.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a good as place as ever. Went off this session.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I guess so.
That was fun. I wasn't quite expecting the Saint to be like that.
Oh, you didn't expect Agamotto? Played by Agamotto himself?
I
Hey,
was
guys!
No.
I wasn't expecting Agamotto, for one, and number 2, I wasn't expecting him to have quite that temperament. I was expecting... Since we kept referencing the Pope, I was expecting someone along the lines of the Pope, you know?
Yeah.
Someone dignified.
But you're calling Agamotto not dignified?
Oh, I never
I would
said
say
those.
I would say Agamotto is probably totally insane.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Have you seen Agamotto? It's like I remember him.
Like, the problem with Agamotto is he sees all times converging at once.
I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
everything is distorted and weird to him.
Unlike the god of time, who is an over deity, Agamotto is a normal god of time magic. So different domains, still insane. They're both insane.
See, but we're trying to press one.
Time drives you crazy.
We should try that out. Yep.
So, if Hammer, like... I assume that we're ending the session back over at Hammer's house.
Yes.
Oh.
When...
Yes. Oh.
After we get there, he's gonna be talking to his shadow and trying to get Talona to come out. Like, assuming that we're like alone in separate rooms, he's just gonna be like,
I hate that I
"Come
had to
out.
focus in
You
order
can come
to
out
do
now.
things, but then it caught up to me.
come on, I know you're there."
I'm far enough away that a 19 and 26 doesn't hear you.
Uh,
The walls are soundproof.
yeah,
Well, there you
makes
go.
sense. Yeah, walls are soundproof.
You know, it's gonna be fun when you meet the rest of Barley's pantheon, all played by Barley himself now.
Trying to play our game.
I'm excited.
Officially, there's one other deity. and you have to meet. Before you meet the 3 in Barley's Pantheon.
I have.
Oh, is that why you let me come back?
No, but now it's an
No,
added
I don't
bonus for
remember
me.
at all.
Exactly.
I remember the token of Agamotto, though. Like, I remember him. I forgot where he was at in the story, though.
Agamotto was between the times of. It was before Legion. It was when you spent the entire time in the Beastlands. You were Agamotto.
Oh, that's right.
So, Herbal, is this kind of how it is? I posted something in the Discord.
Yeah, it's
What,
3 separate.
Agamotto?
No, it's 3 separate U's.
As Dwight.
So, of course, you have Barley, Agamotto, and fuck, I forgot the last one's name.
D, right?
No, D was D-Dot.
So,
He's D. It's the god of thievery for Barley's people. It's an Aircrocker.
Oh, the god of thievery.
Yeah.
Shit, I made him too.
I closed the little chat.
Yeah, I know.
I hate when I make things and don't have a memory of them.
You played him for 3 sessions.
Yeah, I know. He was
So-
cool too.
Yeah, it
so
was.
for the Pantheon, in my notes I had Mistra, and then below that Barley, and then D, the Minister of Hope, and Nakamoto, the God of Time Magic.
Yeah, there's one more. I swore I've said his name before.
There you go.
But Mistra is Barley's god.
Yes.
Barley's boss.
AKA the god that ruined all the coolest magic.
Well, no, she didn't ruin it. You can blame a human on the
Yeah.
material plane, but you see, this is Barley's plane.
Yeah.
And Barley's a god of magic, so you know that restriction goes out the window.
Yeah.
That restriction went out the window during the Third Great War.
Well, the thing I find funny is that from what I heard, elves have done worse things than what that guy did, and they didn't get punished for it because they're fucking elves.
Damn right we are, elves.
You want to know the real reason why Barley's not involved in any of this shit?
He doesn't care.
Why?
He can't be. It literally happened so fast in his timeline that he's not here to take care of it.
Sleeping guard. Okay, you sleep over there, buddy.
Oh shit.
Well, you're here now. I don't know if you knew that.
I imagine it's something like you make a bowl of cereal and then several world wars have broken out and ended.
Yes, something like that.
To Barley, Pith moves. Like you'll see him one day. To Barley, he'll see you one day, and then 30,000 years will pass.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yay! Time magic.
That's why people like Agamotto, who's literally can travel through time.
That's why he exists in this world, is to keep things afloat, so to speak.
And Barley can officially travel through time on his plane. It depends if he does so or not.
See, now I'm just
That's how you guys
imagining.
see him.
I'm just imagining a version of Agamotto appearing like at every important point in history and just being like, "You don't eat cereal today," and then disappearing. No context. That's his message that will change the world.
He works in mysterious ways, man. He had an option of giving you an army of people, and he's like, I'm just going to give you one guy.
It just
Hey.
happens to be another character you created, so
What can I say? I make a lot of characters.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It was cool to insert myself, though. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I was
I still-
so excited for this.
Saw the chance of you playing Agamotto? Bet. No.
So Tech, I'm guessing he's gonna be your player character.
Yes.
No, he's the new party's NPC. It's interesting.
He's on the same level as Rar, you know.
We have a werebear.
I
Well,
mean,
technically we have
but
2.
You want to tell him how you got that werebear?
Somebody
Pretty
else
much.
take it away. I don't know.
We pretty much bullied him into submission.
Oh yeah.
It was either join us or die, and then we put a gesh on him to just make sure he doesn't go against us.
Oh hey, that's one of the things to do the.
And then Hammer decided, you know what? Being a werebear sounds awesome. So he had our new werebear friend bite him.
So you're a full-fledged werebear, which means you're immune to all damage but silver.
Silver and magical.
But
He's
yes.
a werebear warforged.
That's
And
weird.
he's a zealot barbarian.
Of Barley.
Mm-hmm.
So killing him is extra hard.
Fascinating.
It's a mechanical marvel. Just look at that token.
Oh yeah, and I think I gave him the periaptive health, so
Yeah, you did. So as soon as it doesn't take all 3 of my slots to have Prism,
Yes.
I can have
Oh, you're
that.
holding Prism?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's
Yeah.
holding a. It's not full prism. It's
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Yeah,
jeez, dude.
it's not the full version of Prism. It's like the quote unquote awakened Prism.
it's. I pulled from Edron and I did unawakened, awakened, exalted.
I got you.
And exalted's the full prism. No, he has the awakened
That makes
version.
sense, because you don't want the full Prism right now. Jeez, dude.
No.
Yeah.
He got that in a fair fight from D.
Yep.
Oh, good. Because D needed to die. Did you kill him?
Well, no,
I
D
mean-
was dead, but D had left a simulate of his divine, because technically he was a demigod when you guys brutally murdered him for no reason. His grave.
D was your character, wasn't it, Drake?
Cool.
No, D was not my character.
No, D was a friend of mine who joined for a little while and then just stopped coming.
Yeah.
But the last thing he did was alert Legion of the party's location, which caused
countless
Each
deaths.
Yeah. So we
pissed off
murdered the shit out of him.
in his grave, which was they found his grave site, and had the last bit of divine energy left. He had basically a simulacrum of himself, a clone.
Cool.
His last remaining energy that they brutally murdered.
Good.
Well, I
We
thought it was
dropped a
more of
couple
a
of-
thought to a standstill, really.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean,
Almost
We dropped-
positive he had like less than 30 health left.
yeah, I think he did have less than 30 health, but at the same time, he could have regenerated all of his health at once.
I await your next visit.
He was very wounded because, the other party literally killed,
Sure.
very much killed. Barley raced D. Like, it was a one-sided slaughter.
We may or may not have dropped Bronchiosaurus on him.
Oh yeah, their killer move is they drop whales on people.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, Hammer took the brunt of that.
Hey,
as
against
well.
like, what the fuck were we against? Whatever.
We were against
But-
some
Friggin'
kind of
shit.
half demon guy.
But
It was
when
during the siege.
when they were fighting D, when they beat him, they had a choice of 3 things. They either took D's weapon, which at the time was Prism, D's armor, which we both know, looking at D's armor, yeesh. Or they could have taken D's bank account, which counting for inflation over a couple thousands of years, which of
So actually, we didn't have the armor as an option. We had the eyes.
that's right.
Oh, that's because he had those super badass eyes.
Yeah, you gave him his super badass eyes.
So we had the eyes, the sword, or that. But since it was made by.
No, that is Barley's original weapon. It is one
Exactly. So as an acolyte, zealot, barbarian, you can tell which one Hammer was going to go for.
of his weapon.
And I
Yep.
made it a group decision to choose which item.
And
They
everyone
only
was just
could-
like, yeah.
So where do we go?
Now give him the weapon.
That obviously will take us to the boss. that I have to check.
Yeah, and
I would be surprised if you ever trade away that weapon.
Oh, I'm never going to. Like, ever.
It's where they harvest the peoples.
Oh yeah, and thanks for the flute. That thing really came in clutch.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
They
No,
paid barley to make them a flute. So I
Oh,
did. So I grabbed a flute from one of your mini magical items that you had.
Yeah, I bullied this one enemy. She, like, the thing turns into a fucking elf horn that deafens you on close range, and she decides to run at me again after getting a taste of it.
I hid it in my butthole so they didn't take it away from me.
I stunned the entire military, practically.
I picked it up over the
It wasn't the entire military.
Or at least that entire
You-
base military, really.
You skipped it.
The card?
so I'm not quite done with my character because my background's about to change.
Yeah.
But because I'm gonna be a hermit now.
Mm-hmm.
These fireplace.
What would I know as a hermit
Of the area?
of anything? Because I don't think I would know anything. I'm a far traveler, so I'm from the material plane, right?
Yeah.
And
Or
tra-
a plane.
yeah, I'm from a different plane than Pyth.
Yes.
I travel via plane shift spell, and one of them went awry and sent me here. And here's where I met Agamotto. Agamotto introduced me to time magic, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. So I picked that as my specialty.
There's no reward for coming downstairs. Oh.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Are you going with the Chronocy answer?
I'll be back
Yeah,
shortly.
Chronomancer.
That's gonna be cool.
Puzzle room. Ah.
And I'm going to save the best surprise for last.
Chronomancy is available on the thing? Cool.
Yeah, it should have just about every book still.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I wish was available is some of the monk other classes. The Astral Path, I think it was.
I think those are UA
Yeah, all those are UA. I don't have any of that.
because they're not in books. If you wanted it, you would have to add it yourself.
Was the Astral Path the one that gave you a JoJo stand?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But tomorrow, Herbal, I'm free, and we're able to talk more about the information about things you've missed.
Okay, yeah.
And if you want, you can ask them to catch you up on the story so far.
That's cool.
I was like, I'm gonna push
I have
the
all
button
day,
here
guys.
to the
I'm
fridge
here.
and- oh, yeah.
I'm sure I should be able to pop in for a little bit.
Yeah, if you remember Stone, he died. The only thing left of him is his core.
Brutally.
Which we do have. Actually, do we still have it?
Yep, I do still
Okay, I
have
was gonna say.
You want to tell him how Stone died? Is that way? Killed
Fireball
Doris?
and a bunch of fireball and a bunch of those exploding orcs.
it. He went
So-
out in a blaze of will and glory.
Yeah, willing. So
He was willing.
let me explain Stone's death to you. He runs up to these enemies. The enemies do 1d8 poison damage when they die. He's surrounded by 8 of them. Keldoris goes, Stone, I'm sorry, and throws a fireball. Boom, killing all of them.
Well, Stone
Kill
said
him.
do it.
Well, yeah, but still, killing Stone.
No. I said
Lucky.
I can kill them all. Will you survive the blast?
To which he said, "Do it." He didn't say yes or no. He just said, "Do it."
But it doesn't create a combo.
Which
So I had his permission.
Which he then died.
That X attacked me. How did we do this? It just
Didn't you kill another one of his characters?
No.
Not yet? Not
Lyric
yet.
almost was going to be killed off.
He was
Yeah.
came in as a
Lyric-
suicide character.
Almost.
He technically did die in the fight with D.
What did I have to do with that?
But
D,
his
bro.
suicide blast was basically what was the finishing blow for D.
D is dead though. Yeah, no, he can't be revived. Things they did do when they were on your island, they found the ashes of a certain NPC that
That was all Lazarus.
that Lazarus brought back by unsealing them.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah,
gonna make some Ovaltine.
Galen's back. Herbal.
The who's back?
Galen,
Galen. Oh,
the vampire.
yeah. They let him out.
Yeah, Lazarus.
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 Yeah.
let him out.
Lazarus did a detect magic, saw this ominous necrotic aura and decided, duh, open sesame.
I love that description.
Well, for his background, it was a tasty jar of Ovaltine to him.
And like almost every fucking session, like I kind of felt bad for Lazarus when like he almost died, and I decided, you know what, he was being controlled. I'll bring him back, and then he just keeps opening his mouth like Keltoris does, and I'm like going, why did I save this guy?
So yeah,
Kel-
no.
Keltoris keeps opening his mouth. Why?
I can't help that they're all stupid, and one of them nearly ate a fucking exploding acorn.
How did he know that?
He's a weapons vendor.
He's
In
not
a
an
dark
artificer.
mountain city.
He makes swords, not tinker tool death traps.
He's a fucking
difference.
weapon smith in a gnome and fucking.
Was he a gnome? No.
No.
Was he a dwarf? No.
But he's in their city. He ought to know what he. No, he doesn't have that choice.
Yes, he does. He specializes in swords.
It doesn't matter. He should have known what an exploding acorn is and not to eat it.
Well, now you don't, and now you have
You're just lucky.
seen them.
You're just lucky that Hammer stepped in on that one, because I swear that guy was a demon and he was just trying to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
he
he
did.
did fuck with him. He took away his ability to make those stupid acorns.
I'm gonna run this back in public too.
Alright.
Yeah.
One of his things is anyone who trades with him, he can take one piece of knowledge from them. That was his. Let me look at these stat rolls. Fuck you. What the
I think you're going with that top option, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
pretty nice.
And I made a wizard. Figure that shit out.
God.
Oh god, your dub stat's a 12 for strength.
Ah,
That's higher. Mine's
He's a
10.
muscle wizard.
a strong chromancer.
Look at that. 16, 16, 15, 17, 15, 12.
And you're starting
like
at
this
what?
one.
What level are we even?
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 14 right now. He's like, I like this one.
How many max stats could you have with that? A lot.
I'm not going to. That's not my goal.
Yeah.
I only need one. Maybe two.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Give me a- Have a good one.
Good night.
But.
Yeah. But yeah, Lazarus keeps either making choices that makes us question why we keep him alive. Like
Lazarus is one of the characters in the party.
They
Yeah.
did not show up this week.
I know, right?
he is, I think, an elf as well.
He's a dark elf essentially.
And
Why?
he works for the the Raven Queen.
I think the term is Sheddarkai, right?
Oh, as you keep going up levels.
Yeah.
it's gonna bring you
I'm
down.
trying to decide what race I want to be, and I have no idea.
Medusa.
Okay, either Lazarus's character is somewhere, or I'm not. Oh wait, there it is. Raven Knight Lazarus.
All I wanted was sparkles. What was so wrong?
I always have trouble finding Hammer because,
16,
like, the title change fucked with me too.
Yeah,
15, 15.
and at some point, I think Lyric is probably going to get a title change because he has that rapier that doesn't let you die.
That's right.
This one, Rapier of the Dark Wanderer.
Oh, we had some more. We had some family heirlooms I could have sold. Probably a good thing that I. Probably a good thing that I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably don't sell the family heirlooms. That can probably be.
I didn't
super
actually
useful.
put them in my inventory, so I'm just gonna say that they're still in the birdie bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have Primal Dawn.
Okay, this will decide my race. 65. Of course, it's got to be from the bottom.
That's how you decided your race.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are there really 74 options?
Yep.
Damn.
A lot of them are duplicates.
Last time I counted.
Yeah, a lot of them are duplicates due to the different versions.
Okay. I'm sure.
And
like,
I
it
mean,
counts
there's
for
only
all
what
the
8
sub-races, too.
versions of elf and 6 versions of dwarf and
God knows how many versions
5
of Tiefling.
versions of human.
How many versions of Tiefling are there?
4 probably.
I imagine, because you can have one for, like, what, every major demon? Or devil?
So then 25 more for that.
Man, Dragath looks pretty good. Too bad I'm not a warrior who can really use that.
Which one was Dragoth again?
It's the
Oh,
one
yeah,
that
the,
shoots fire has fire and ice elements to it, but you can only use either one.
Right in those tentacles.
But
yeah,
there's
that's right.
Oh my.
18d6 damage of the element on a failed save.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm super confused.
See, I was considering doing the dual wielding thing, but I realized with the subclass of cleric I'm going to be going into, I don't really need that.
Did you multi-class?
Not yet, no.
Are you
I'm planning on it,
going
though.
to?
Yep.
Dude, you know what I'm going to be doing to my Warforged in my other game? Fighting game?
What you going to be doing?
I already had commissioned an extra pair of arms.
Yeah,
And
just put down one and then that's where the replicants go.
so they'll basically give him like advantage on strength saves automatically instead of having to rely on rage.
Nice.
And it might and
No!
Cyber might allow for another attack, I think, or something later on.
Yes! Did you see that?
But I'm also going for being a were tiger if I get that. Hopefully I do. So just imagine a kind of like your guy, but a tiger instead, and then at some point having 4 arms.
Oh, I could just imagine your character meeting mine, and the two of them, we just do that, that commando, you son of a bitch.
Same curse, same curse.
Brothers!
And then somebody comes by and just cures you both. You asshole.
Oh, he
Well-
would die.
Well,
Whoever did that would just fucking die.
yeah, because my character's a multi-class of 3 levels bear totem barbarian and 7 levels echo fighter.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like not just bad enough pissing off 2 Warforged, one that can bring an echo of himself out.
I think the two of us would go, like, ham on any threat.
Pretty much. Although yours is most definitely stronger than my guy currently. Because what's your
Well,
strength?
What level is it? Oh, just like strength wise.
Well, strength-wise and level, because we're only at level 11 just now.
Okay. His strength is a +6, 22.
Hmm.
Since I read the
Yeah.
book, it went up by that, so
Where the
it's
fuck is
maxed
he?
out for now.
Seriously.
So the main benefit of going more than like 15 or 16 in Barbarian is just
Stop being
essentially
used.
always
Why?
having your strength checks succeed.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Good
your
job,
your max for your strength and your con both go up to 24 once you hit level 20, and I think it's like level 18 where if your strength check is less than your strength score, you can take that instead.
You guys
Jeez.
don't have a wizard, do you?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Well, Kaltoris is an artificer.
But he's
I
like,
have 9 levels in wizard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
5 and 9. Are you still being a wizard though, or what?
Yeah, he does.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't have like 7th level spells and I'm not taking stuff over you, that kind of thing.
I mean, I have a staff of the magi,
Lived.
and I could
Well, shit.
literally give you one.
Oh, well, that'll be helpful.
I gotta finish it, okay? I got the 2 ingredients, but I can give it. I can make it. So technically, I gotta take some downtime to make it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I created this character with you. I don't know if you remember that. Before you
No,
had to dip out. Yeah.
Dude, I've had the roughest last few months. I don't even want to explain it all.
Nah, I don't need you to either. Yeah.
But I'm going to make this a different wizard. I'm going to pick some unusual spells, more
Yeah.
like full spells.
You were an Aarakocra that
Yeah, I remember
died
that.
brutally.
we created a guild together in the Elven City to
Okay.
rob the gnomes of airships.
So
Awesome.
Because that's how
gonna
that was going to
send
play out
you
before we
a
realized that
link.
that's not going to work and this is an epic level campaign.
Yeah.
So Morgar, I just sent you a link to the
Oh.
different types of
I'm going to
lycanthropy.
go.
If you
Good
go
night, guys.
partway down,
Have a
you'll
good
see
one.
the different benefits.
Oh no. Ugh.
So where tigers get keen hearing and smell, they get pounce. They don't get the +1 to AC.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, and you get the bite and claw attacks, but I don't know why they're listed as like 1d10 plus strength where bear is 2d10.
Probably because the tiger. Oh,
Alright. Okay.
that is kind of weird because I guess they think bears are stronger than tigers, whereas tigers are pretty fucking strong.
Options now.
But they're probably
I
going
mean-
for more agile, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably why you get pounce. So if you move at least 15 feet straight towards a target and then hit a creature with its claws on the same turn, you can just knock them prone.
Yeah. And okay, how big is your Warforged again?
Now or before?
Before
So he was 6'2",
6'2" and like 200 pounds.
something like that. Yeah, he was really light.
Yeah, my Warforged is named Huge, and for good reason. because
That's how you jump to the bottom.
I only laugh if his last name is Jackman.
nah, he's just huge. 9 foot tall, 800 pounds.
Yeah.
It has actually kind of backfired on me for the party sometimes.
Just gonna say you have an obsession with large creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If I could be that big, it'd be awesome.
So, one thing is that I'm sure you saw, being a were creature can make you fucking huge.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering if that's going to transfer to the were tiger. Let me look at the were tiger stats. Because with the shapeshifter for werebear, it did specify you become a large creature.
Yeah, let's see. Werebear.
Were tiger.
There's actually 65. I didn't know that. 65 individual races listed. So, of that, number 4. Oh, this will be cool.
Like, don't waste your mana doing fireball.
I'm gonna be a
shit.
bugbear.
Nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I just want you to spam this one.
That's weird. I'm looking at the were tiger now, and it doesn't say what size
Sounds red.
your hybrid form is.
Red. Oh, that is so lame.
Well, already, I got my spell set up for the next session, so I will see you guys later.
Cool. Have a
Alright.
good day.
Likewise, it was fun. I was so hyped when we walked into that room and suddenly you were narrating. I was like, oh!
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Y'all have a good night. Uh-oh.